Happy Sunday. I have been painting the past few days the frog and the wings. It looks pretty freaking good. I'll insert a picture. I don't know how I'm gonna do it, but I'm gonna put a picture. In the back of it, I want to do like a smear of gold. So I'm just sitting and thinking of how I'm going to do that. I need to research like what medium I want to put behind there. If I want to do like gold flakes, if I want to do like a paint, a glitter. And I'm going to go hang out with some family today. I thought we could get into chapter 5 and what entails of chapter 5 before I head over there. Chapter 5. Can't believe I'm on week 5 already. But it's recovering a sense of possibility. So, it's looking back at like, if I didn't start my creative journey that I've been yearning for, where would I be? Would it be worth staying where I was at? And I mean, the obvious answer is no. It wouldn't. There would be no payoff for being emotionally and creatively blocked. And this recovering like my sense of possibility is quite exhilarating and exciting at times. It's also very scary and frightening because I don't know where it will lead me. You start this process of opening the door, of allowing what you truly need in for your life and to connect with others. Eileen Caddy said it beautifully. She said, expect every need to be met. Expect the answer to every problem. Expect abundance on every level. Expect to grow spiritually. It's allowing for the blessings and the lessons, positive or negative, to come in. Because even when things don't go the way you want them to, like let's say you get turned down from a job, you get rejected, things like that, it redirects you to where you are meant to be, and you can learn from that. You can learn a lot about yourself. And that's like what we're always doing, right? So taking that risk, you might not get it the first time. Super cliche. We hear that a lot, right? But maybe you'll get it the second, maybe you'll get it the 15th time. And you don't need to know where you're going. Like, are you happy? Are you happy taking up that activity you forgot or stopped doing? Are you happy writing? Are you happy painting? You know, you learn a lot. It's really difficult because some days I'm in my lack mindset still. But a big thing is to say, F that. No to the lack mindset. And really just opening your mind to being like, it's not going to be coming in hot every day. And that's okay. You know, like be bored. Be excited, wondering what's going to happen. Something that I realized that I would do since like childhood is yearn for something that isn't in my grasp, but then it takes me out of my present moment in reality. And what a breakthrough that is to have, because I like brought that with me into my adulthood. And recently, like very recently, I was like, wow, I really do this. And it's setting like expectations and creating false stories that take me away from like the reality of myself and like what I need to focus on. So just redirecting, because the truth is still going to be there even if you're not ready to hear it. And it takes time for all of us. It especially takes time for me when it comes to things. And I'm sensitive, and it's cool to be sensitive because we're human. Like emotions and all that are huge. I've noticed I'm more introverted than extroverted. I used to think I was like a big extrovert, but like, am I really? Like, did anyone really know who I was? Did anyone really know what I liked? And I didn't even allow myself to get my feelings hurt. I'm like, that didn't matter. but it does. And that's okay. It's okay to be soft. It's okay to be gentle, because there's a strength in that. And I'm proud to be emotional and sensitive. That allows for other things. That allows for empathy. That allows for compassion. And then resilience. Being able to feel those things and push forward. Like, yeah. This, what I'm about to read, is very important. And I'll explain to how it resonates with me. But she writes, dependence on the creator within is really freedom from all other dependencies. Paradoxically, it is also the only route to real intimacy with other human beings. When I fell into that trust fall and really gave myself to like a greater purpose, it really took the weight and pressures of other things I put value on, such as things I would use to cope, or people. And you know, if you're not necessarily spiritual, or whoever you believe in, or whatever you really partake in, you can take it off of the 3D day-to-day objects and those people, and like call your power back. Because at the end of the day, there's things that we can't ever comprehend until we're done with this life, I'm assuming. And to let go allows for that intimacy of being vulnerable, of making new connections with people, not putting so much pressure on yourself and others. And I'm learning a lot about that. Learning a lot about like shedding those like layers of armor that I used for protection that comes off more as defensive. Because what have I been deflecting over the years that was honestly true and good intentions and meant to actually, benefit me? Because it's good to protect yourself and be aware, but if you're shelling yourself up too much, it could also do the opposite. An artist requires the upkeep of creative solitude. An artist requires the healing of time alone. This is so true. And like, let's say you're in a blockage and you're not creating art or doing those things, even that time alone for your essence and who you are and your being, just to treat other people nicely and authentically. So you're not as irritable and wondering why everything's bothering you. This is a very real thing I've experienced myself. So I'm like, why is breathing bothering me right now? And I'm like, oh, because I'm literally physically breathing. But in other areas of my life, I am holding my breath. I am not allowing the breath of life to come in and work through me with painting or whatnot. Painters can use this. Anyone creative can use this book. The woman that wrote this is a writer. And with going through this journey, I've realized I love writing as well. Like, I truly love writing. I used to do poetry and write, and that's something that I'm opening the door back up to, which has been super exciting for me. And just to keep in mind, it's just not that serious. It's really not that serious. We make it a problem. We make it serious. I made it such a problem and put so much pressure onto expression and making time because I needed to do it all myself and figure it out myself. We're humans, and human interaction is so important. Talk to somebody, lean on the people you can. Like, that's so important, because you can't do it all yourself. And you can grow within yourself for sure, but for true growth, it also takes connecting with others. And that is something I am very much so working towards. I've been doing it with my family as of lately, going through the speed bumps and things that I've built up over time, releasing. And now it's really about meeting others and other perspectives and just gaining wisdom. That's a really big goal of mine. I've released a lot within the past year. Something else I am releasing is just dependency on things. So the last two things which I've talked about is coffee and nicotine. I no longer smoke. In the first video I was zinning. I went from 6% down to 3%, and I'm on my last container. I am just waiting for my family members to go back home so they don't have to experience the first few days of major irritability around me. They don't deserve to go through that. I am so excited to really just let go of it. Because at this point, like, I've known it hasn't brought anything to me, and I have surpassed that mindset of needing it. Like, I know I don't need it. Now I'm just upkeeping a bad habit for no reason. I don't know why this is bothering me so much. It's bothering me so much. But yeah, that's just where I'm at. I have a few goals and some things in the works right now that I'm hoping I can discuss with you all with time once they come to fruition. But I also prayed for patience, and praying for patience is such a huge prayer because there's many things that are layered within patience and many things you're going to learn while gaining that patience. And I'm proud to say that I am truly learning patience, and sometimes I can be a big baby about it, but I'm like really like happy to be in this season of life that I'm in. And whatever season of life you may be at, whatever you're trying to learn, even if you just feel like you don't even know if you're gonna make it out, you will. I'm very grateful for where I'm at. Very grateful. A year ago at this time, I gave up on myself. I really did. And I was struggling immensely. I forgot who I was. I was not creative. And it's very important to remember that you, like, even when you feel so far gone and helpless, that is not the end. Like, I'm so proud of myself and I love life. I really do. I'm very grateful to have gotten a second chance, and for growth, really. Like, very, very grateful for growth. Here is some footage of me making the frog. What up? I'm sketching out my froggy dude, and that's my update, because I'm doing a TLC vibe off camera today, but I thought I should have something for the video just in case. Frog and wings. I have 4 sheets of this, and I'm thinking, what if I created 2 sets of wings? I'm experimenting. So this was my first one. Definitely messy. Definitely not using it. You see that damage? But that's why I got extra paper. And I just need one more set. Here's the one that I'll use for the front. But I want to do ones that are underneath in the back. So they'll be like, so you see how this one's opposite? I'll have it flipped over like that underneath, so then it creates that like effect. That's my friend. I'm kidding. But lots of progress tonight. Obviously I need to add details and like the actual design of the wings. But I think we've made a good start, or some good progress. You can tell it's been good when the hair is all crazy. What up, squids? Here are the wings. Excuse me. I will show you what it looks like on the frog. I'm currently deciding the color of the frog because everything has meaning. I didn't even consider doing the lily pads different colors to contrast with the color of the frog. So of course those are green still. There's no meaning really behind that. But I'm leaning towards like a white, yellow frog or a blue frog, but probably a blue frog. So this is just like a rough draft of what I'll be doing because I really want them both to pop out. It was hard for me to do the wings because of the way the markers and then the actual paint was resting on it. So I, of course, took my rough draft and used it to see how things would dry and go. I'm thinking where I have the little spots, I'll put some gems. We'll see. This is just the beginning, but I'm so happy with it. Painting. Hey. Here's the Mod Podge. I'm gonna spray some on Dude Bob. But, yeah, there she blows. Hi. I'm at the lake. I just wanted to show off my painting. My painting. Da-da-da. There she blows. Pretty cool, guys. I don't know what I'm gonna name it yet. That'll all come out when I put it on my website. Surprise, I am making a website. But yeah, here I am. The proud owner of a frog fairy. Watch me drop it in the water, I would cry. Heck yeah, dude. Look at those vibes. The pretty city. That's it for week 5. I hope you enjoyed. I thoroughly had such a good time creating the frog, and that's something I had sketched for years, as well as just a lot of the emotional breakthroughs and being in the midst of the thick of it with this book. Even with just how I'm expressing myself to you all and recording my videos feels a lot more natural and genuine. I don't feel as tense. So have a wonderful day, have a wonderful week, and I will see y'all. Why did I say it like that? I will see you all next flippin' Wednesday. Bye.